Welcome back to Snatcher. And the last part, what I did off camera was I actually got the location of Outer Heaven. So that's why I'm still here at Plato's Cavern. Or Plato's Cavern, take your pick. So now, since we got in our position, a mask. We can now go to the following. We can now go to Outer Heaven. Now, as they said, you can't go to Outer Heaven without a mask, and thankfully we do have a mask. So, to Outer Heaven. Alright, now heading to Outer Heaven. We arrived at Outer Heaven. Out we go! This is Outer Heaven.
Welcome to Outer Heaven! Table for one?
Well, let's use the mask. Alright, let's try on the Easter Island mask. Yes, Moai.
Oh, that looks great on ya!
Let's go inside.
Table for one, please!
And if we go in here, we're inside Outer Heaven. We have plenty to look at because we got a cast of Konami favorites. We got in the background Simon and Alucard. Bill and Lance from Contra. Sparkster from Rocket Knight. And Goemon from the Gambare Goemon series. You know, I'm being reminded of Alien Nation now. So let's look at that dancer. Savor the moment, Gillian. Her dancing is really something special. Let's call her over. I'll call Isabella.
Hey, Isabella, over here!
The fuck?
Oh.
Hi there, boys. I'm Isabella Velvet. I bet you are. Is there something I can do for you?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I need to plot. Yeah, plot, yes. An Easter Island statue and a robot? I'm Detective Moai. This is my Navigator, MSX. Well, I would like to ask about Gibson.
I don't know who you're talking about. Do you have a picture or something?
Well, I do happen to have one on this photo right here.
This guy, I might have met him somewhere. No, I can't remember. She seems like she might be able to remember.
Take a careful look, okay?
Oh, that's right. This was the guy who got sick after eating buffalo. I remember him.
I'll ask about... Gibson?
Well, it was just the other day. It wasn't masquerade hour, so I remember his face pretty clearly. He seemed to be waiting around for one of our regular customers.
A regular?
He was going out of his way to eat buffalo, and then he spat up blood. I was really grossed out.
You say he was waiting for someone.
Well, I suppose it was more like he was following him. He left as soon as the other guy did.
About that man. Would you mind telling me a little about him?
I don't know his name, but he wasn't here all the time, especially when we weren't running Masquerade Hour.
Outside of Masquerade Hour, so that means you've seen his face then. Do you remember it?
I think so.
Alright, Metal. Let's have her come down to headquarters with us. We need to use Jordan and put together a montage.
We can't take her to headquarters.
Why not?
Since she is a famous star, if the media gets hold of the story and starts a fuss, it will impede our investigation. If the Snatchers were to learn what we're up to... Well, what are you mumbling about?
This is really a delicate issue.
Although inconvenient, we should take down her description and then go back to headquarters to build the montage on our own.
Okay. So I have my trusty pen in hand. And oh. And of course I have with me my reference papers. So let's ask about that man, his description. Could you try to remember his distinguishing characteristics?
Gillian, please keep the description in mind. Afterwards, we can use it to put together a montage.
Alright, so we got quite a bit to work with, so I'm gonna get something to really write hard on, like a book or something. Won't take me but a second. Tracy, you will do nicely. Thank you. Alright. So I'm actually going to write this down like so. I'm actually saving myself the trouble of doing all this. Okay, so we got facial shape, eyes, nose, mouth, hair, and age. So let's start with the shape. What was the overall shape of his face? He had kind of a bony look. Eyes. What about his eyes? He had this really piercing gaze. Rather threatening look. Okay, so he had an intimidating look. What kind of nose did he have? It was pointy, like mine. Mouth? How about his mouth? He had thin lips. Thin lips, I think. Hair. How was he wearing his hair? It was sort of naturally flowing toward the back of his head. And he had a big widow's peak. And the age. About how old would you say he was? He looked like he was in his 30s. Okay, thank you, Dick Tracy. Sad thing is, I've never read that book. It's like a big, fat catalog of comic books. Well, comic strips, not comic books, but it's a catalog of comic strips of Dick Tracy. Like I said, I like mysteries. I like crime, crime solving, that sort of thing. Thanks very much. You've been quite helpful. I hope you can use this information. Well, there's another thing I need to ask. Your number. Isabella, would you mind giving me your phone number?
No way.
I'm afraid I can't tell you. Why? You know what? Fuck it. I have the guy right here. Why the fuck am I doing this to myself? That was Alucard and Trevor. Or in this case, Ralph, that were in Outer Heaven. I'm looking at it now like, that's Alucard and Ralph. Or Trevor, take your pick. So we just gotta keep asking. No, I really shouldn't. Cave! Give it up. Oh, okay, you win. Alright. Listen carefully. I'm only going to tell you once. It's 396004. When you call, make it in the afternoon, okay? Yes. Excellent! What does that snicker supposed to mean? If you were looking at a woman like this, yeah. You've been a tremendous help. Thank you very much. I'm glad I could be. Now, if you excuse me, I'll be waiting for your call. We should use this information to build a montage of the suspect and then run it through Jordan to see if there are any matches. I mean, like building a composite photograph. It would be nice if Isabella would come back to headquarters with us. And then Mika would have this look about us and like, the hell? And not to mention the chief would be raising brow and so would Harry and like, dude. Well, I guess we'll just have to have her take a look at it later. So yeah, as you can see, that's Ralph and Alucard, not Simon. So let's order a drink. haven't come to take our order.
Maybe you should tell that guy over. Maybe you should tell that guy over there. He looks like the manager.
Bartender, give me a moonsault, will you? Here you are. Wait, I got a drink right here. That really hits the spot. We heard about the buffalo. We're just gonna get the hell up out of here. We don't want to deal with that buffalo. Well, let's get out of here. Thank you very much. Let's see. Just the cover charge. That will be 500 credits. 500? Here you go, 500 credits.
Okay, that's 500 exactly. Thank you.
Going home? Yeah, thanks.
Please come again.
Gillian, take your mask off. You'll be laughed at if you wear that out here.
Oh, good point. There we go. It's off. Well, back to HQ. We've arrived at Junker HQ. Well, let's get out. Because we gotta make a sketch.
How was your day, Gillian? Are you making any progress on your investigation?
You ever been to Plato's Cavern before?
I've heard of that. It's that anything store, right? The one based under the elevated bridge?
That's pretty amazing.
You've been there?
Yeah, you'd never think you were in Japan. About Outer Heaven.
I read that magazine, City Life Today, every month, but I've never seen anything about it.
Nah. I mean, it was good, it was strange, but you know, it's all about being there. Thanks, Mika. Hope your day was better. And this is the computer room. So we need to use Jordan. Use our card. In the slot she goes. And we need to make a montage. Montage mode. Select facial parts to assemble complete likeness. Alright, let's try constructing a montage photograph of the suspect. We can use the scan database command to search for possible matches when completed. Okay, so what we need to do is we need facial type. We need the following.
Isabella said that the guy had sort of a bony look, didn't she?
Which one? That'd be 3. Next would be the eyes. Which is a number 6. The nose. This is really confusing. Which is a number 1. The mouth. Which is a number 3. I'm really baffled here. Which is number 3. And hairstyle, which you say looks like a widow's peak. Naturally flowing. So that's number 2. We just made Rutgerd Howard. And scan database. Now searching. The Alpha 1 network will be searched for possible matches. Possible match located. Alright, we did it! Good work, Gillian! 2 possible matches for montage photograph located. Possibility 1. Probability of match 70%. Ivan Rodriguez, air surfer, amateur, 27 years old. Address 522 South Iatado S in District. Caution. Non-municipal data administration district. Possibility number 2. Probability of match 65%. Displaying data. Freddie Nielsen, taxi driver. No company affiliation. 29 years old. Address Dormitory Okamoto Apartment 202 378 New Okamoto MR District. Family wife Lisa, age 25. Now printing. Montage photograph. Gillian, the montage has been printed. Now we're in business. It's a simple 2-dimensional rendering of Jordan's 3-dimensional data, but it should prove useful anyway. Now we got their addresses. Shall we pay these gentlemen a visit? One of these men is no doubt the Snatcher who killed Jean. We've almost got him now. Let's go investigate the suspects. And now that we have what we need to do, to the front. Hi, Gillian. How's the investigation going? It's going great, Mika. It's going great. Thanks for asking. Be careful, Gillian. Don't you worry, beautiful. Everything will be fine. So we got 2 new selections, Ivan and Freddy's apartment. So let's head to Ivan's first. Alright, now heading to Ivan Rodriguez's apartment. Out we go. This is Ivan Rodriguez's neighborhood. According to the data in Jordan, this should be his neighborhood. Oh, this place is a real slum. District data retrieval networks haven't been installed in this area. As such, there is virtually no data on the area in the Alpha 1 network. This region is almost completely isolated. Well, let's look at the area. This place is utterly filthy. There are a few freemen here. Freemen? What are they? Their actual lifestyle is not unlike that of the homeless. See, they've gathered around a fire. You know what the funny thing is? That's the first time I ever heard what these people around the fire are. They're actually called freemen. How are they different from the homeless? Unlike the less fortunate, these people have chosen to live like this, often leaving good jobs to do so. It appears to be a form of rebellion towards the over-control of information by the central authorities. They are one of Neo Kobe's biggest problems. Maybe they know something. Why don't we ask them? Hey, you guys! What? I need to talk to you! Yeah. Could you tell me anything you know about a man named Ivan Rodriguez? Is there anybody named that around here? You lie to me and you'll live to regret it. Now, calm yourself. I'm just trying to remember. Hold on. He looks like this. Do you know this man? That's that idiot, Ivan. Yeah, that's a fool himself. Do you know where he is? Where does Ivan live? Now I know a guy by that name. He's one of my best friends in the RCO. This is not the dude we're looking for, okay? He's in apartment 301 of this building. Mind you, he played this game too. That's the kid with that weird board thing, right? You mean the guy who's into skies, don't you? I hear he's always surfing. Oh, that guy. I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. Room 301. Alright, let's head for apartment 301. Third floor, eh? Oh, he won't be able to escape out the window. We're at the door to apartment 301. There is an electric meter. It appears to be for this apartment.
Wait a minute. Electricity is being used. I read motion. Somebody is in the apartment. It's an old-style door with a small peephole viewer installed. It says Apartment 301, Ivan Rodriguez. It's the door plate for Apartment 301. It's handwritten, but accurate. This is definitely Ivan Rodriguez's apartment. Gillian, why don't we try knocking? I'll knock on the door. There's no answer. That's funny. Knock again. Who's there?
Ivan Rodriguez. Ivan Rodriguez. I'm a junker. Open up. I've got a few questions to ask you. What do you want? First, you open this door.
Alright, just relax. Are you prepared, Gillian? It isn't in sectors you're up against this time. Yeah, I know, and I don't want any more of those nanomachine injections either. Sorry, it took so long.
Gideon, watch out. Bitch.
Did I kill him? He has only lost consciousness. Excellent shot, Gillian, hitting him in the hand like that.
That's not exactly how I planned it.
Hey, what do you come out shooting for? I got hit 3 times back there, you know. You're a snatcher, aren't you? You got the wrong guy, I swear.
He seems to be behaving strangely. Don't let your guard down. He looks just like the montage, but he has quite a suntan.
This room's really dark. I don't see anything suspicious.
The room is quite filthy. Wait, there's some trophies over here. No matter where you look, everything seems covered with grime. It says runner-up. 12 Neo Kobe Air Surfing Championships. I get it, he's an air surfer.
I'm waiting for that one shot, you know. Just waiting for that one shot to show up. So there's your YouTube shot of the day, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Without a scanning warrant, I cannot perform a full analysis, but a visual inspection reveals no cancer skin lesions despite his deep tan. It's a Saturday night RG-11. This is a toy gun that has been modified to fire real shells. A very low-grade weapon. Well, with a gun like this. Well, with a gun like this, I suppose 3 hits is survival. There's a great deal of waste packed into an old model electric suction type cleaning device. Apparently he isn't too concerned about cleanliness. Neither were the people in my house. And the garbage. The cesspool garbage. Aged organic materials and typical secretory organisms are all I read. There's no evidence in his garbage that he is a snatcher.
Alright, buddy, time to wake up.
That's the shit.
Whoa, man, don't shoot, don't shoot!
Gillian, while your earlier shot is justifiable as self-defense, killing this suspect would violate Section 5, Article 2 of the Junker Bylaws. You must first have concrete evidence that he is a snatcher.
Damn.
We should search his bathroom. We may find sunscreen there.
Good point.
Okay, let's move into the bathroom.
This is Ivan's bathroom. Oh god, that was intense. Like, I got a gun in your mouth, bitch. You know I can go extreme on your ass. Oh man, what the fuck? Well, let's look around the room. Actually, the shelf. Wait, there's a bottle here. Maybe it is sunscreen. My goodness. This place is just as disgusting as the living room. An airboard is leaning against the wall. Metal, analyze the contents of this for me, will you? It's not sunscreen, it's suntan oil. It shows no signs of having been used recently. Sunscreen and suntan oil are like day and night. What's so funny? Just check it out for me. There's a crack on the board. There's a crack on the bottom of the board. Something seems to be jutting out. It's a plastic bag. Well, let's look at them, shall we?
There's some kind of powder in it. This. These are illegal drugs! And not only that, it looks like liquid sky. That powerful stimulant that's killing a lot of its addicts. It appears completely unwashed. It's sold in a striped pattern. Ew. The tub is filled with dirty water. Let's investigate that residue. I detect numerous organic residue and organisms in the water residue here. There's no evidence that he is a snatcher here.
So that about explains everything, doesn't it?
Yes, it appears that Ivan was simply trying to conceal the fact that he is a drug user.
An air surfer, huh? Plenty of suntan oil. Out there soaking up lots of ultraviolet rays.
And tanned quite brown by those rays as well.
But he doesn't have so much as a pimple. Not what I'd call your typical artificial skin user.
Ivan is apparently not a snatcher.
All right, buddy, get up.
Hey, I only do liquid sky, dude. Just once in a while. I swear. I don't touch anything else. Don't hurt me, man. Come on. Call me an ambulance, will ya?
I'm no cop, I'm a junker. I couldn't care less if you're a buyer, a pusher, or what. What I want to know is if you're a snatcher or human.
Gillian, Ivan's skin is healthy. There is no way he could be a snatcher and tan like that without developing melanoma. However, HQ has just transmitted us a scanning warrant. Therefore, under the provisions of Section 18 of the Civil Code, Snatchers and the Protection of Citizens' Rights, I will hereby commence a full bioscan of Ivan. Analysis complete. Ivan Rodriguez is a completely normal Homo sapien.
Lovely.
I keep telling you, dude. I ain't no snatcher or whatever. Now, would you please get me a doctor?
Why don't you just put some of your drugs on it?
Hey, I wasn't doing anything wrong, man.
The friendly boys from narcotics will be here any time now. Save your breath for them.
Come on, dude, I ain't done nothing. I'm just into air surfing. I just wanted to win the competition, man. I needed some money for that, okay? Hey, it's just drugs, man.
You say it's just drugs.
Well, Ivan Rodriguez sure wasn't our man.
Too bad for him that he happened to look like the snatcher we're after. That leaves Freddie Nielsen.
Yeah, you know what? I'm dropping save right here. So next time, we are going to head to door number 2, where we'll find our second man in question at the door. So stay tuned, more of me taking on Snatcher right after this. Thanks so much for watching.